Sammy P back to talk some more NHL with us. This time, we'll take a look at the league futures when it comes to division winners, conference winners, and the Stanley Cup as well. Starting in the Bruins home, the Atlantic Division, Panthers at -160. That's the tightest race I've seen out of all the divisions. So the Bruins, 100-1 to win it. Would you play that?
No, I wouldn't do it because they're not going to win the division. I would much rather you put your money in a place that has a shot, whether that's to win the Eastern Conference or to contend and potentially win the Stanley Cup. I mean, the odds are as high as they are for a reason because they're not mathematically likely to win this division. And that's not to say that they can't make a run, they can't potentially win a couple series and make a push for the Stanley Cup. But at 100-1, the odds makers are telling you they are not winning the division.
Sammy P is always on our side. You're talking Eastern Conference. The Bruins are 10-1 to win the Eastern. Lightning are the favorite there, +350. What team have you seen right now in the East that you like to bet on?
Well, I think if the Bruins can get another D-man at the deadline, I was talking with Billy Jaffe after I listened to their latest Morning Brew podcast, him and Razor, and they think they need more size and more brute force on that blue line, and that makes a lot of sense. I also think they're in play for Tomas Hertl. Second line center, you can put him between Hall and Pasternak down the stretch, have much more balance in the top six. But the way this kid is playing, man, I was talking to a bookmaker the other day. He said they remind me, ironically enough, they remind me of the 2019 St. Louis Blues, who beat the Boston Bruins with a top six forward group that was very good, a responsible blue line, and a rookie goaltender in Jordan Binnington. So if Swayman keeps playing this way and they get some help on the blue line plus another forward, the Bruins at 10-1, I like that a whole lot more than I like them to win the division.
Good call there. Swayman, of course, second best goals against average in the NHL, fourth best save percentage. So how about the West? The Avs are unreal right now, but is there anyone else in the West that you like?
Yeah, I wouldn't bet the Avs because I feel like the value is long gone. Coming into the season, they were like 3-1 to win the West, and now those odds are a lot lower than that. I think you look at a team like Calgary. They aren't really talked about as true contenders, like they're at the top of the standings. They made a big push from where they were last year to where they are this year. Their defense is so good, and their net is very good. I like the way they roll three lines. The fourth is a question mark, but where isn't it in the NHL? Nobody's really rolling four lines. I think given the price, what do you got? Plus 550 on Calgary to win the West. 100 wins me 550. That's probably where I would look given the price.
That's comparable to the Avalanche plus 150 the last I saw. So we have 7 weeks left in the regular season. Of course, it'll mean the start of the postseason. Stanley Cup winners. What have you seen, Sammy, there?
Well, I mean, the Bruins, you know, they were 30-1 in Vegas a week ago. And, you know, I can't sit here and say that they're my favorite bet to win the Stanley Cup. You know, a team like the Florida Panthers is very interesting. But there's a difference between the regular season and the postseason, as we all know. So you're looking for a team with some experience. If the Vegas Golden Knights can right this ship, I still think that that line with Eichel, Pacioretty, and Stone is going to be outstanding in the postseason. They're in the dog days right now. We know they're going to make the postseason, but they got to figure this thing out. If I can get like 10 or 12-1 on Vegas, I still think they have a better path, and I think they have more potential than any other team given that price. I'll go with Vegas.
Sammy P is his name. His middle name might be Value because that's what it always looks like for you guys. Sammy, always appreciate you. Plenty of regular season left. Until then, keep it locked into him. Appreciate you, Sammy.
Thanks.